that you wanted to be smart.
Yeah.
Did that go out the window in the first round?
Yeah, of course. I got carried away. I wanted to please the fans. I wanted to go toe to toe, and it was working. We were going toe to toe. I was catching him with punches. He was catching me with punches, and the fans loved it. That's what I did. But then my dad told me to be smart, not to do that, and we started boxing.
Leo, you said you thought that the left hook or one of the body shots would end it, but it ended up being the right hand. Was that just you were just trying to set him up with that?
The right hand to hurt him, the uppercut hurt him. I was going to go to the body, but the body, he's short, so he was going down. He was blocking the body shot, so I said, oh, that's not going to work. So I'm going to go with the right and the uppercut.
Was that a problem that he was short? He seemed like he was coming in with his head, things like that. You were trying to get him off you. Was that like becoming a problem in the fight?
It was, yeah. He's shorter, and I have problems with short people. I don't really like short people, but I'm gonna work in the gym with a lot of short people, and I'm gonna make it easier for me. Yeah.
Frampton won today. Obviously, I don't know if you know, but he won today. Is that maybe the next choice for you? You think you're gonna go there next?
He won. He wants to move up in weight. I'm ready for him, so I wanna challenge him. I'm ready for him and to come and fight me. Yeah.
Did you see that fight by chance before you got here?
I was just listening to it because I was in the hotel room and I didn't have showtime. I was trying to watch it, but I was reading on Twitter and I was listening right there that Frampton was winning easily. Yeah.
Did you want to fight the way you fought in those first few rounds? Because I noticed that you were kind of fighting against the ropes.
No, I think I'm gonna do with them. I'm gonna do a smarter fight. Right here I wanted to please the fans, but over there against them is more. It's gonna mean more. That fight is gonna be more, so I can't risk nothing. So I'm gonna go out there since the first round. I'm gonna do my game plan, and I'm gonna be really smart.
No, but with Kiko, did you feel because you heard him, it kind of changed up how you wanted to fight him?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I went inside. I heard him inside, so I said, "Oh, right here I could finish him really fast." So I said, "I'm gonna go straight at him and I'll try to finish him up." And the fans are gonna love that because we're going toe to toe. So I said, if I'm gonna go right, but he's really strong fighter. He was able to take the punches, and then my dad told me to be smart, not to be dumb and stay there and get those punches. He said move and box him, that I could win him easily like that, and that's what we did.
Yeah, because we were noticing here on press row if either you got tired or you were kind of pacing yourself.
Yeah, no, I was like right there, pacing myself, and in the first round, I did. Maybe I threw more than I had to, but we got our second one really fast, and then we started doing what we had to do. Yeah.
How close were you to finishing it in the first round, do you think?
Really close, but he was smart. He got a tight guard. I couldn't catch him clearly again, but he survived the round and he came stronger.
Leo, you're more athletic and longer. Why would you stay in the pocket the whole fight?
I wanted to please the fans, I wanted to stay there because if we went to war, we make it a war, toe to toe. The fans, that's what they love. You heard them, they got excited because he was catching me with punches. I was catching him with punches. I know it's not smart of me, but I wanted to please the fans.
Mexican style.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Mexican style. I wanted to please the fans, and that's what I did. No, amor, en el primer round me solté más de lo que debía. Pensé que lo iba a acabar y se me fue el aire un poquito, pero luego lo recuperamos y hicimos lo que teníamos que hacer. Nosotros vinimos con buena condición y subimos lo que teníamos que hacer.
Leo, at the end of the fight,
yeah, I expected him to. I expect every fighter to come tough. When they get an opportunity against me, I know they're gonna come with everything. And Kiko said it. He said that this was his last opportunity. That he was gonna come with everything, and I expected that. I expected for him to come for a hard fight, and that's why we train really hard too.
Do you want Frampton the most?
I think so. Yeah, he's a tough fighter. He won. He's on the top. He's one of the best, and he wants to move up in weight. So I'm ready for him, man. If not, I'm ready for Lee Selby, Gary Russell, Alon Mancheco, Cuellar, any of those guys. I'm ready. Hopefully, one of them is my next fight.
Leo, at the very end of the fight, how tired were you when you were throwing like 50 million punches there? What was going on through your mind?
I was tired, but I said I'm gonna finish him, and I did finish him.
There you go, Leo Santa Cruz being whisked away by the commission right here.